Good morning, everybody. It's now time for our love in separation full reading. We're going to just get ourselves settled here. This is a collective reading. This is not a personal reading, but a collective reading. So please take what resonates, leave the rest behind. This is for those lovers that are in separation, whether you define it as a soulmate, as a twin flame, as just love interest, divine counterpart. It's just a label. So let's see what's going on within the collective for this weekend for those that are in separation from their person. All right, so let's see what the first energy we have for that today, Spirit. And we've got balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. And this is a very important one because, if somebody's always taking, right, or pushing, then it's over here, it's unbalanced, and it falls down. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that there's an equal give and take. Yeah, you may teeter and totter, but it's always going to stay balanced. So balance is very important within uh, any relationship. And so let's see what else we have in the cards for today for those that are in separation. And remember, this is a collective reading. You can reach out if you're looking for your own personal reading to see what's going on in your specific situation. But the more you interact with the channel, like, follow, share, and subscribe, the more I can pull on some of the energies that are your story and be able to help you along that space. So let's see what's going on within this collective that comes to my readings. Let's see what Spirit is giving me. So Spirit's telling me for a lot of you, you're just starting on your spiritual journey. And generally anybody who comes to my readings, they're more into the spirituality than they are just in toxic love, right? And it's because I'm spiritual healing. My reads are about healing, about having a way to connect to yourself to then get to the place you want to be rather than just telling you a story that never will come true. So Spirit's saying that you really need to cherish whatever relationship you have, even if it's not with your person at this point. It could be with your pet, it could be with your children, it could be with your parents, it could be with your friends. But you got to cherish that. You got to get into that energy because right now you're going to be tested, right? There's a lot of confusion and illusion that's going to be thrown at you, and it's up to you to find that clarity, right? And when you find that clarity, when you see through the murky waters and know what's in good energy or not, right? Because you're going through a spiritual awakening, you're going to attract uh, Cupid's arrow, right? Cupid's arrow is going to strike, and you're going to attract that love that you want. So let's see what other love energies are in here. And remember, what I do is I do an energy read. And so we'll just show for those people who are just new to the channel and haven't actually watched a read of mine before. What I'm showing you is here's where you need to be. This is your present position. These are bridges. These help you get to where you want to be. This is where you want to be. The good energies, they're available for you. And this is the energies that are kind of testing you, kind of keeping you in that hamster wheel of karma, as I call it. And we want to see how do we get out of these energies and into these energies. But, it's always a choice. Healing's always a choice. The answer is always love and healing. But the question is, what do I need to work on? And we go through that in the energy. So with that, let's keep on going through here. And this is a different read. Most readers will tell you a story. I'm just not a storyteller. I'm really looking to help you get to this energy and how do we get there. And so we're going to go through it piece by piece, showing you what's around you energetically and then what the possibilities are where we can get there. So let's see if Spirit wants to give us any more. That's too many, Spirit. I'm just not going through half of the pile. Spirit, one more card. If not, I'm just going to take what's there. All right, we got what we're looking for. So let's see what's coming in here. So Spirit's saying, yeah, this test is going to be somebody wearing a mask. There's somebody that's looking at possibly giving you a gift. your dreams can come true here. It's showing you right here. There's going to be a healing connection, one that's going to help you heal those things in your heart that need healing. You don't have to be fully healed to get the love that you seek. You just have to be at a place where you're attracting enough of it so that something can come in that's, in your space, in your frequency. And Spirit's saying this might be a rekindle, right? This Cupid, this attraction might be a rekindle, and that rekindle could be of a past or present life soulmate, because, you know, we can't put control around who or what. We just allow, right? And that's the key to everything here, is to allow. So let's see if Spirit's willing to give us a few clues as to what's potentially going to come in. And so let's see what we have here. And, thank you for coming and spending some time with me as we're going through this. I generally do this, every couple mornings around the 6:30, 7 o'clock in New York time zone. So let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us about this connection. And just remember, it is a general for the collective. And as you interact with the channel, I'm able to, pull on more information from your field where I'm able to see what is going on, in the energies for you. So please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And also at the same time, put your notifications on, because probably Sunday will be my next one. I go live a lot where I'll just answer one question per person, and I don't charge for it. I do paid readings. You can reach out, but, I like to do a lot of the just one cards, kind of fun. So Spirit's saying that you're going to get some epiphanies, right? You're going to get some clarity, right? But you got to get out of this loss, the grief, the sorrow, the longing, right? The aching. This is not good energy, because it's energy of lack, right? There's secrets, mysteries, right? And this is why we see the mask. It's more confirmation. Some of you are feeling hopeless and you're falling apart, but you got to get out of that. This is just a test. You have to get in this positive energy. And how do you do that? By cherishing what you have already, going within, finding the balance within, connecting to yourself. Realize that you are more than you need all by yourself. You don't need that person. It's nice, but you don't need it. And a lot of you have been feeling drained. So we got to get out of this energy. There's a lot of energy pulling us down, but there's all this energy that's coming back that is really, really good, and it's within an arm's reach. So we got to see how we're going to get there. And so we're going to look at what's blocking us. And Spirit's also given us a second confirmation. This is a past life. So when we see Rekindle, this is a past life person that's coming in. So this might be a net new for some of you. You may not have met this person before in this lifetime. It just means that you're starting to level up. So let's go take a look at, now we've kind of seen what's kind of in our energy field of what's available to us. Let's see, what's the main reasons that we're not getting to this energy that we want, because there's some really, really nice energies available to us. It's double confirmations, or rekindle, we're getting past life, we're getting Cupid. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So what's the block, Spirit? Show me what the major blocks are for this collective. And this is the most powerful read. If you're looking to buy a paid reading, so the least expensive read I have, but the most powerful. And that's what's blocking you in love. Because how do you know how to fix something if you don't even know what the energies are that's causing the pain? And that's always the problem. You're working in the dark, and you're working on things that may or may not solve your problem for love. So let's look at what we have from Spirit. So Spirit's saying being needy, right? Make friends, spend time by yourself, take the pressure off the relationship. And this is what happens. You get into that anxious attachment where you're needy. You need to have that person in your life to feel happy. No, you don't. You need to sit down and be with yourself and be happy to be with yourself. Why do a lot of people not want to be with themselves? Is because they don't truly like themselves. And you have to get to that point where you're being very honest with yourself. And if there's things that you don't like, well, guess what? Solve them, heal them, fix them. But you have to be comfortable in your own skin. And if you are comfortable in your own skin, then love can come in, because now you're comfortable. It's not going to be a codependent, trauma-based bond. Love sucks. You stop believing in love, so let yourself heal so you can be open again. And again, this is Spirit's telling you, this is why you're in a spiritual awakening, because it's all about healing, right? It's not about seeing spirits. It's not about hearing spirits. It's not about spiritual gifts. It's about connecting to yourself, finding love in yourself. That's what truly a spiritual awakening is, being one with self. And the last block is getting hurt. All love comes with a risk of losing it. Don't be afraid to floss. Take a chance, right? You have to be vulnerable, because if you're not vulnerable, and Valerie, this is for everybody who is made their awareness at this point. This is a collective read. I do private reads. You can reach out if you're looking for that. So a lot of you are worried about getting hurt, right? That heart is so closed, it's like a closed door. And so these are big blocks. And for anybody who's watching this, as a reminder, this is a collective reading. Anybody who's watching this, these are ones that, may or may not resonate with you, but pick what does, because it's made your awareness for a reason. Right? You were guided to this reading. And so, take the things that are there. So now we kind of know what our blocks are. Let's get some inspiration from our higher selves as to, how do we get past this, right? What's the best way for us to move forward? How do we get into those wonderful, wonderful energies that we really want to get into? And so I'm going to pull an inspiration card from our higher selves. And actually, I see the deck I want to use over here, so bear with me while I switch. And so our higher selves are telling us, all right, let's see what. Good morning, La Luna Bell. Our higher selves are saying, how do we get into this? How do we? And if you've come into mid-read, I do post these on my profile, so just come back to the read if you want the full thing. So with that. Higher self, what message do you want to get? I feel there's one more message, and there was, and this one's flew right in my pants, so that means it's the one that you want to look at. So first thing your higher self is saying is, when you start, the path appears. So take a step in any direction, right? And this is a big one, right? You're not going to heal, you're not going to clear anything by doing nothing, right? Doing nothing is a choice, but it means that you're doing nothing. So healing is not a automagic thing like a lot of these readers, a lot of these astrologers, a lot of these psychics are telling you, hey, oh, it's the 111 portal. And oh, yeah, by the way, welcome to the 111 portal, everybody. But the 111 portal is a great portal. It's got wonderful healing energies, but it's going to do nothing for you unless you choose to use it, choose to heal, choose to take the first step. And if anybody is interested in taking that first step, go to my YouTube channel. I have 2 of them. And on the YouTube channel, I have a healing for the 111 portal, both for twin flames. That's going to be on there. And the other one I have is going to be on my Silver Fox Spiritual. So just look for Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. And there's two channels. One's the readings, which is going to have the healing for the twin flames, and then there's the one for the spiritual healing, which is just Silver Fox Spiritual, and I have a 111 portal healing, which can help you start connecting to yourself a little bit better. So everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved, right? And so this is about oneness, right? We're all part of the same one collective of everything, all just beings of love. And so when you do start connecting to yourself, you start connecting to everything. And these are your advice to your higher self, as to how are we going to get to this rekindle, to this, memento, to this attraction, the dream coming true, the healing connection, right? It's right there. It's in the offing. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at timing. And like I said, always caution everybody, timing is not it's going to happen at this time, right? It just doesn't work that way. It's all about probabilities, because from every now moment to the next now moment to the next now moment, there is choices that are made, and every choice that you make changes the timing. So what we're going to do is we're going to look and see, what's the possibility, the probability, the timing for this wonderful healing connection, should you choose to take that step of healing. And so Spirit's saying, let it be a mystery, but if you don't want it to be a mystery, we have next fall around September. So it's looking like September is where everything is going to blossom. I know a lot of you have been waiting for a long time for finding that person, but while you're waiting and and when it's a mystery, it can happen at any time, but this is the most probable date. Uh, and so work on yourself, work on your healing, clear these blocks. We got a lot of blocks over here for those that has made this awareness. I do have, like I say, I do private readings. I also do private light language healings. Best thing is to check the channel out, Silver Fox Spiritual, where I have a lot of free light language healings. You can see my readings right here and see if you like the energy. If you do, reach out and I can give you information about the different readings and different light language healings I have. But I have a lot of stuff for free that just help you get into that journey. And then as it resonates, if it resonates, we can look at a personal session. Otherwise, look at other healers. Right. The key is for you to connect to yourself, whether it's with me or with anybody else. It's you want to heal. You want to get to this place of connecting to yourself where you can be in control of your own manifestations, not your subconscious. And with that, I thank everybody. Went a little bit longer than I usually do, but have a great day. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe. Put your notifications on as I do a lot of one-card readings for free on TikTok while it's still alive. And make sure you're having those notifications on when I do, you'll get notified. So have a great day and enjoy your weekend.